Elite and legendary NBA basketball players. Today, we're going to honor Larry Joe Bird. Born on December 7th, 1956. Now, Bird is widely regarded by many as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. That's not even a debate. It's just not, because Larry Bird was that dude. I'm trying to tell you, okay? Nickname Larry Legend. Big time trash talker, but he could back it up. He was a fierce competitor, unbelievable passer. Sometimes I thought this guy had eyes behind his head or in the back of his head, literally. He was an excellent team player. Larry Bird only cared about how well the team played. He was the consummate team player and consummate professional. Great rebounder, excellent shooter. I mean, deadly shooter when he was, in his heyday. Great free throw shooter. I mean, he shot like close to 90% for his whole career. Great post up player for somebody that was unathletic and, they didn't think much of him to do. He could do whatever he wanted on the basketball, on the basketball court for sure. This guy sacrificed his body for the game. I mean, I've seen him thrown himself on the floor, throw himself into the stands, trying to get loose balls. And the people of Boston appreciated a guy like him because he was that blue collar worker type player. Players today, they don't know nothing about blue collar and going in there and working hard and busting your behind every day. They just don't do that today. They just don't. And it's unfortunate. Larry Bird was also a clutch performer. I mean, this guy, he was known for coming through in the clutch. He left it all out on the court. Larry Bird gave you his all, man. He really did. And I definitely respect him for that. The guy's a 3-time NBA champion, 2 times NBA Finals MVP, 3 times most valuable player. He won this award 3 times in a row. 12-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, 9-time All NBA first team, 1-time All NBA second team. So he was all about excellence. So he was on the NBA All first team way more than he was second team. He was only on the second team 1 time. 3 times NBA All Defensive second team. Now, see, a lot of people may not realize, especially this generation, Larry Bird always gave effort, unlike these kids today. Always gave effort. He didn't have super quick feet, but he gave effort and he was rewarded for it for being 3 times on the all defensive second team. He was he was on the NBA all rookie team. 3 times NBA 3-point contest winner. I remember watching those 3-point contests and I always felt like Larry Bird was going to win them all. Now, I remember they told a story how he went into the locker room with all the guys, from the All-Star team, and he would come in there saying, "So who's going to finish second?" I mean, this dude was so bold, man. But like I said, he backed it up. He backed it up. Now check this out. Now this is not easy to do. He's a 2-time 50, 40, 90 club. He's a part of that club. Now what that means is over 50%, you had to shoot at least 50% from the field. You had to shoot at least 40% from 3 and 90% from the free throw line. He did it twice. And he said when he ended his career, he didn't even realize he had done that because Larry Bird didn't care about the stats. It was all about winning. He just wanted to win every game, and he definitely wanted to win championships. He was also Athlete of the Year. He's on the NBA 50th and 75th anniversary team. He was a National College Player of the Year award winner, 2 times first All-American, and he scored 21,791 points per game for his career. So that's about almost 25 points per game. Rebounds, he collected 8,974. His average, now, this is his average for his career as a white man that's supposedly unathletic and can't jump. He averaged 10 rebounds for his career. 10 rebounds. And you got guys today that's 6'11", much taller than Larry Bird, can't even average 6 rebounds a game, barely. And LeBron James don't even average 10 rebounds for his career. He averaged about 7. So that's a shame that somebody like Larry Bird, who don't have nowhere near the athleticism of a LeBron James, can average 10 rebounds for his entire career. Assists, he had 5,695, almost 7 assists a game. So he was a willing passer. Now, he also won gold medal on the 92 Dream Team, and he's the only player in NBA history to be named to the Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, Finals MVP, All-Star MVP, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year. Only thing that really is unfortunate is that due to a severe back injury, it shortened his career. He wasn't the same player anymore. And I'm telling y'all right now, I literally, back in the day when I watched him play, I hated this guy. I hated him only not because of the color skin. I could care less about that. I hated him because he was so good. And not good, he was just great. He was phenomenal. He was always giving my 76ers hell. And I lived in Boston for about 13 years, and he just gave my Sixers hell, man. I mean, he really, that was a war. When the Sixers and the Celtics played, it was a straight up war. I mean, those guys went at it. It was super physical. And a lot of times Boston came out on top because they just played better as a team. You know, the Sixers had to learn how to play as a team because they had a lot of great individual talent, but they just didn't play it as a team like the Celtics. The Celtics was all about passing the ball, who's ever open, give them the shot. And of course, we all know about his legendary wars with the Lakers. I mean, it seemed like we was watching the Lakers and the Celtics every single year in the finals. It seemed like it. That really wasn't the case, but it just seemed like it because they got there so often. And those two teams literally hated each other too. I wish they had did a documentary on their wars with the Sixers because they did a very great documentary on them, you know, their battles and wars with the Lakers. But I wish they had done it on the Sixers because them and the Sixers were serious rivals. They really were. But all I can say is I got mad respect for Larry Joe Bird. He's the all-time great. He's definitely on my top 10 without question. He's definitely on my top 10. Not in the top 5, but he definitely in the top 10. He was a phenomenal, phenomenal player, and I have nothing but respect for this man. So this is why I wanted to pay respect to the great Larry Joe Bird. Guy was unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. He brung it every single night. And I got nothing but mad love and respect for Larry Joe Bird. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it. Please consider liking and subscribing and sharing. And I will check you guys out in the next one.